welcome to another episode of the Horizons Pack with me, Firefox. So in this episode today we are going to be doing, we're going to be sorting the lava out, so I need to go over to, I need to see my waypoints, make sure that I didn't delete, I didn't delete it, because I need to basically go mine the nether portal that we made with all that obsidian area. I need to mine that so I can get the obsidian from it, so I can actually bring the nether portal over to us over here. And what I'm actually going to do is where originally I said I was going to put the mine shaft, I'm actually going to put the nether portal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so we can use it when we want, but it won't be on all the time. The way you can do that is I'll have to look at them block breakers, and hopefully I can turn them auto off so I can actually use a redstone signal, because then all you do is you just use a block breaker and you use pipes to go all the way around to a block placer, and then when you click the button on the placer will then put it back and it will activate a dispenser with flint and steel in it, and that will actually light the portal back up for us so it's not constantly on. So we could try and do that. If not, then it's probably just going to end up going into this place right here and staying here, and we'll go through it when we need to, but prior to that it probably just stay here really, because we don't really need to go into the end that often. But I do need to go back over to the place anyway and get some obsidian to fill this gap in, so I can then light it up and we can go through to the nether once we've built the ender pump and the tesseract, because we're going to be needing to build two tesseracts, because we need one on this side and one on that side. But the first thing I need to build right now is I need to grab as much of this as I can, because we're going to be building a item, because tanks are derped out on the open blocks on us. The only way I was looking that maybe a safe way of actually having liquids would be these tanks right here. Now, to make these tanks, all you need is these basic platings. Now, it was only 3 ingots across anyway, so if we just grab the ingots that we've got, and we'll make, actually that's more than enough. Actually, it wasn't in that table, it was in that table, and then we'll put that all the way across. That'll make us 9, and then we'll make all 9 of these. And what's cool with these reservoirs things here is they do actually have a connected texture, so if you actually stick them side by side with each other, they will actually connect and share like the liquid. So I'm actually going to put them here, but I don't think they work. So if you put that one there, it doesn't share it that way. It only shares it side by side. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put the last 3 down, and that's where our lava is going to sit. Now the lava is going to go there, and I'm going to make another 9, and probably water is going to go into that one, and then the other liquids can go in here, and I'll just stack them up in this corner, and we can just have the liquiducts coming off them and going on to going into there. So what we need to do is need to find them liquiducts in there. I think they're in one of these somewhere, I believe. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find these liquiducts. There they are, the fluid ducts. Oh, that one's finally got to temperature. and that one's kinda done the same. So what we'll need to do now is you just need to put one like that, and then you wrench that side, and then we need to get one of those pneumatic servo things to put into there, and that's kind of it really. So this one will be going into here, and then I'll just put a tesseract on top of here, and then that'll fill this up with lava from the end when we make the ender pump. So to make the ender pump, and I shouldn't hit that with that, let's just drop this stuff off in here, exceptions of you and you and you, because you can actually go in there to keep my chests tidy-ish. So the thermic ender pump, if we bring it up, the recipe for that was this thermic ender pump is there. So we need to make a eye of ender, which is blaze and ender pearl, and then we need a bucket of lava, a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, an iron pick, a diamond, and then these obsidian ender things, which is just that. So that's let's see, so that's 4, 8, 8, 16 obsidian and 5 ender pearls we will be needing to collect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly just root through all of here and see if we actually have got any ender pearls in any which way, but I don't think we have. I can make ender pearls with used to and used to, but I want to keep them. So yeah, so once I'm down there collecting the item, the obsidian for the nether portal, I collect an extra bit for this pump, and then the only other thing we kinda need is something to power it. So to power it, basically it's going to be the same thing that we've been looking at originally anyway, which is magma engines. And the magma engines come from thermal expansion. Thermal expansion is a very cool mod. These ones right here, the magma dynamos, and all you need is a lot of invar. You just need to put silver and redstone together, and you need basically invar around iron, and then a redstone there. They're pretty easy to make actually. So to make the invar, if you remember from last time, it was 2 and tin. No, it wasn't. It was 2 and ferrous. Please forgive me. But as I shown you last time, what you can do is if you stick it into here, that will actually make you invar. So you don't need to get the dust. You can just do it with the ingots. So that'll go into the back over here, and it'll be making us the invar for us. And so yeah, you do with the recipes NEI brings up. Basically, NEI brings up this recipe where basically you can only smelt it from the blend to get it, but you don't really have to. You can stick it in, you see, into a smeltery system right here, and eventually it does tell you that you can do it. Then you get 3 back, I think it is. So I mean that's is kind of the best way to do it, because then you can pulverize everything and make sure everything's in ingot form or block form, and then you can just go from there. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that I get a lot of this stuff. So I need to make sure that I grab the last bit of ferrous that we've got, and a little bit more iron, and I'll just shift click that into there, so we've got enough. Once this is smelted down, I will then resume the video and we shall make the engines that we're going to be needing. I need to make as many as I can because I do want to dig underneath us, probably in this corner, right here. Just give me a second. Yeah, probably in this corner right here, but basically I want to dig down and basically dig around and stuff and make like a little basement area down here. So that is what I want to do. So that'll be a job in a minute for my hammer. Hopefully I can get my hammer to shoot. I just remembered where all the obsidian when it went into there to fix the hammer. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be back in a moment and I'm going to go over and get the obsidian. And once I've got the obsidian that I need for the ender pump, then we can continue with the episode. Okay, and so we're back now. So what I've done is I've just collected the obsidian and then I placed it in the place it's going to be. I need one more hopper. I've actually decided to do it a different way. This hopper here will have a flint and steel in it, and there's going to be a hopper in this gap just here, which will have a bucket of water in it, and then I'll fill this hole up, and then there's going to be alloy wire coming this way around and connecting onto here where there'll be a button, and same this way where there'll be a button there. So basically what I need to do is I need to actually go in and make some more buttons. I think might be making a different set of buttons because these ones aren't really that clever. They don't really look good anyway. So what I need to do is I need to cook up some stone because I can't actually find any stone at the moment. While I was over there I collected some moss stone, because if you stick it into a crafting table in the configuration of this, basically you get moss balls back, which are really good for basically putting repair on your tinker tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to just stick that there and that there and make one of these, and then we'll go stick this actually over in there, and I'll show you how you just stick that in there like that. And then we need to make a dispenser, and this is where my knowledge of vanilla items come in, because dispenser, yeah, that's the one. So I need to make a bow, and I need some redstone, and then just some plain cobble. So let's go back into the house and have a look in our chest of sorry about that. Let's just actually put that armor on. I was wondering why I was dying when I got over there. Right, so that'll do. Sticks will do. String I need. String can be made with hemp or wool or cotton, wool in a pulverizer. I've got one piece of wool, I believe. I'm sure I had one piece of wool. Come on. Nope. Oh, there you go. I've got plenty of string. So, what we're going to do is run over to the crafting table over here. And first of all, we're going to make that bow and arrow. Sorry. And that's the first recipe done. Stick that there, and then put the cobble all the way around. So that makes us our first thing, and then the second thing we need to do is we need to remember where we put the redstone. But I actually think we used it all up, didn't we? Nether essence, redstone essence. You put them two together makes redstone and greater one. No, 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 no. Okie dokie then. Actually, let's just do that again because I need to see something. And then what was that used for? Ah, right, okay. I'm still not going to have enough, am I? Unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough, and it means me going back down the mine to actually solve this predicament. Because I really do need redstone. I need it very swiftly as well. Let's just keep on checking. Actually, no, I don't. I've got some right here, which is good. Just hope to God that it's not more than 10 blocks, or we're going to be knackered. And then I need to find my buckets, because I can't even remember where I put my buckets, so I'm going to be needing to find them. But yeah, basically what we do is we run this down like that, and then we run this around like that, and we put the dispenser here, and we'll mine into this one right here. So what we need to do is we need to stick forget about that and put that there. So what we need to do now is block this up so no creatures can spawn within this area. And yeah, I just need to get a bucket with some water in. So let's go find our buckets. If not, then I'll just have to craft one. Let's see. No. Oh, there you go. There's our buckets. And then on the way past here, we'll grab a bucket of water to stick into the dispenser. And then I think we'll be ready to test this out and see if it works the way it should. For now, let's make wooden buttons because they're easier to see. And then later on, there's two buttons that I do actually want to get, which are the illuminator buttons. When you press it, it actually lights up. I want to use a red one and a green one. So yeah, let's just stick that there. And then, like I said, one should, this one on this side, the left side should start it up, and the one on the right side should actually stop it. Sorry about that. So what we need to do is probably put some covers here and here and maybe here, just so it doesn't pour out, because you have to press it twice, you see, which is a bit annoying. Let's just break that. And that basically is the start well, the beginning and end of it, really. I mean, that's the most simplest one you can do to turn it on and off, and that's the one I wanted to build. Well, I didn't want to build that one. I wanted to build the other one, the one with the block breaker, but the block breaker you can't actually edit, so you can't turn it on and off. So I had to do it this way, which is just basically a bucket of water and a flint and steel. So that one turns it on, that one turns it off. There's our nether portal done. So that's the first part of this episode now completed, which I'm really happy about that. We're making progress now. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to cut, and then I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So we're actually going to cut right now and say our goodbyes. And I'm actually probably going to make another episode later on today. So this is a 20-minute video, and that will probably be a 20-minute video as well, but hopefully both of them should be up at the same time. So what I've done is we're beginning to collect lava in here. I've also went to the ender farm and I collected a lot of I collected 4 stacks of ender pearls. So that's pretty cool that we've got the ender pearls. Now we've got the obsidian, and to be honest with you, all we need to find is a blaze rod, and then we'll be golden, because that's kind of all we need now, is just one blaze rod. And I mean, if it comes down to it, I can always TP back over to the old place, because them blaze spawners are still downstairs, so I could just go to the, oh there you go, I just needed that one blaze rod, and all you need to do with that one is just do that, and then that gives you the Eye of Ender, which I'll grab another one. So that's kind of it for this episode. So as usual, thank you very much for watching. Bye guys.